Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Vanessa and you are watching the Exploring Oracle, or the Exploracle for short. So for today, we will be taking a look at the final deck from the Seasons of the Witch series, the Ostara Oracle. So this is going to be an unboxing, primarily because I haven't really had time to do any of these the past weeks. So I got this. I pre-ordered this last year, and I think I got this about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I decided to hold off until it was just about Ostara before I opened it. So if you have been watching my channel long, you'll know that I have been collecting this series from Rockpool, and I am finally glad that they have the last deck in this series. So it says here, Ostara, also known as the Spring Equinox, marks the end of a journey, renewal, and new beginnings. It's an opportunity to step fearlessly onto a fresh path and surrender to the powerful version of yourself that you are becoming. Seasons of the Witch Ostara Oracle offers nourishment for your hopes and goals as you enter the next cycle of your spiritual evolution. Beautifully illustrated and with uplifting invocations and practices to explore, this deck will help you transcend even the darkest, longest winters of your soul. So, like the other decks, it includes 44 cards and a guidebook. Now, I don't recall if the other boxes have this holographic detail on the box. I don't think that it does. Hold on, let me just quickly check. Okay, I was wrong. They do have it, but I think this is the rainbow holographic color, which is why I noticed it a lot more. Now, inside, you have the guidebook. You also have the flyer for the Rockpool app. And then here, let's take a look at the table of contents. So you have an introduction, Ostara themes and areas of focus, how to use the cards, my favorite, the spreads, and then you go into each of the oracle cards. So let's just take a quick look. So these are the main themes of Ostara, how to use the cards, and using the cards beyond Ostara, and here are the spreads. So you have an interview deck spread, the Eos Trek Cross, so it's similar to a Celtic Cross, I suppose. The Spring Equinox spread, Spring Cleaning spread, I want to do this one. The Aries spread, Composting spread, Jasmine Moon spread, and the Second Chance spread. Then you go into each of the cards, and later on when we do the shuffle and do a sample reading, I will be reading from the guidebook so that you have an idea of how it reads. So let's just put that to the side. Let me remove the paper binding. So these are the cards. Oh, I love the color. It's like a pastel peach orange. It is reversible. Oh, sorry. It is not reversible. You know, I always say that, but I mean to say that it is not reversible. It is gilded. So the others are a solid color, and this one is more rainbow holographic. It is a bit glossy, snaps back quite well. I don't really have any issues with this cardstock. It is pretty much the same as the other decks. Now, let us zoom in and take a look at all of the cards. Okay, so I zoomed in real close. It is borderless. You have the keyword here, and then you have the invocation or phrase at the bottom. So ancestral lands, aquamarine, Aries, aromatherapy, astrological new year, chicks, sticking a little bit, community garden. As always, feel free to slow down, speed up, or pause if you want to take a closer look at the cards. Composting, creating altars, daffodils, Easter egg hunt, eggshell pots. So It is sticking a little bit. Let me just okay. I don't know how to pronounce this. Eostre. Please let me know in the comments. Floromancy. Flower wand. Garden party. Germination. Grasshopper. Hair. Hot cross buns. Irish moss. Jasmine. So the art style is very similar to the previous few decks because it's also illustrated by Tiana Lokovic. I think my favorite might still be, I think it was Lita, the last favorite that I had. Lita and Mabon are my favorites. Lamb, but I really like her art style. Moon milk. Mushrooms. Osterreierbomb. Easter egg tree. Painted eggs. Peach moonstone. Pink moon. Plant dyeing. Primrose. Rainbow. Robin. Sacred circle. Seed blessing. Shortbread. Simmer pot. Spring cleaning. Spring equinox. Spring hike. Spring rain. Tea party. Terrarium. And wreath making. Okay, so I zoomed out. Let's see how this deck shuffles. So from experience, that's a bad shuffle. From experience, I do know that this deck shuffles quite well. I don't really have much of an issue with it. This is just new, that's why it's still somewhat sticking together. But nothing that, a few shuffles can't fix. So riffle shuffles just fine. Also overhands quite well. So it's also something that I've been, I guess, expecting from this cardstock. I do have all of the other decks in this series, so they do feel somewhat similar. Okay, so let's read for one of my favorite crystals, the Peach Moonstone. And where did I put the guidebook? Okay, here. So it says 28 keywords: awakening, feminine energy, embracing love, and heightened intuition. There is reason in the flow of what is and what needs to be. Like all moonstones, the peach variety is a symbol of the moon, an expression of feminine energy, psychic gifts, and spiritual healing. Peach Moonstone, however, has an additional layer of open-heartedness and represents all things soft, and opening yourself up to the rhythms of life. It has appeared in your reading to invite you to learn the art of receiving, to flow rather than force, and to wait for the answer to appear instead of seeking it out. Just like the moon, guidance will appear in phases, flowing through the various degrees of darkness and illumination. This card will often appear when you are too eager to see forward movement, when you have been guided to let things progress in their own time. Slow down, darling. What is right for you will find you in due course. Clarity will come with divine timing, not a second before. Embrace the love and beauty of your current cycle, knowing every experience has its worthy lesson to teach. You may wish to carry a piece of Peach Moonstone with you for a period of 4 weeks to remind you to lean into a more feminine expression of your being. Your gender identification has nothing to do with how you express your feminine nature. All beings, man, woman, non-binary, or other, have this quality within and can use it to their benefit. So, that does feel like a bit of a targeted message for me at the moment. I have to look at my crystals and find myself a peach moonstone so that I can carry it with me for the month. I do enjoy this series. It is something that I use seasonally, of course, following the seasons, the wheel of the year, even though we don't have any of those seasons here in the Philippines. I think it's the cycles or the cyclical nature of things that really makes me that interested in the wheel of the year. And I like learning about it. I like working with the energy for that particular season. And it's been nice having this finally complete, like this cycle completed. I think that over the next few years, I would still keep this practice because it's something that I have been enjoying and I have been learning from for the past 3 years already. Anyway, that has been the flip through of the Seasons of the Witch Ostara Oracle by Lori Ann Anderson and Juliet Diaz, illustrated by Tiana Lukovic. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to click on the like button and do consider subscribing to my channel. See you again next time. Bye!